Alpha Zulu, are you ready for departure?
Affirmative.
Zulu Alpha Zulu, surface wind 260 degrees 7, gas in 11 meters per second. Runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
26 right, cleared for takeoff. Zulu Alpha Zulu, rolling.
Full noise.
Knots, 65, 70.
We're flying.
Here we go.
Zulu Alpha Zulu, contact LCO radar 118.7.
118.7, going now, thank you.
Have a nice flight, bye.
Bye-bye.
32 925, 14 в наборе до эшелона 140.
32 925, работаете, набирайте эшелон 7-0.
Занимаюсь 7-0, 925.
Radar, Zulu, Kilo Bravo Alpha Zulu.
Zulu, Kilo Bravo Alpha Zulu, control radar. Good afternoon, identified. Climb to flight level 70. Turn left, heading 160.
Flight level 70 and left onto 160 Zulu Alpha Zulu.
Zulu Alpha Zulu, be advised, traffic 10 o'clock, distance 25 kilometers above Airbus 320.
Copy traffic, thank you.
Uzbek 661, be advised, traffic 10 o'clock, distance 25 kilometers below Piper 24.
Uzbek 661, we have traffic on TCAS and approaching flight level 80.
Uzbek 661, contact LCO radar 118.7.
187, Uzbek 661, спасибо, всего хорошего.
Morning, Baz. How are you this morning?
I'm really good. We're into another flight sector, and you know, I looked at it this morning and figured it out. We've got about 15 flights, and we're back home.
Only 15?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's gone so quickly.
I know. But it's been a very interesting and enjoyable stop at
Ekaterinburg.
Ekaterinburg. Maybe I can pronounce it now. It's taken me a lot of practice to get my tongue around that lot. But I'm never very good at pronunciation anyway, so that's how it goes. But anyway, we had a great time and been so well looked after in this looking around the city and meeting people. Got to the airport this morning and there was a little bit of a discovery process as to how we get from the public side to the air side, but all of that was solved with
when we got our escort, who turned out to be Dimitri, who was an absolute gem. He was a beautiful big Russian guy with a lovely big smile, and he took control of us, and we were whizzed through securities. We got on a bus, we were taken out to BAZ, and everything went smoothly.
Yep. Yeah, no, he's such a character. It was really good. And yeah, no, it's very quite a large airport. We made a little bit of a trying to understand my clearance and decipher that. Initially, the departure was one that I couldn't find in my charts, but they gave us another departure, which was there, and so we headed off on that. Got onto radar, and the man there flicked us around, and kind of headed us in the right direction and then gave us a direct 2. And here we are. We're at flight level 70.
Yeah, 70 today it is.
In IMC at the moment, but we've just gone into that. I'll put the pitot heat on.
But it's very smooth.
Oh yes, quite smooth. It's a little bit of weather I could forecast hanging around, but I don't think it's very much. Mostly stratus sort of conditions, and we may be in and out of a little bit of that for an hour or so. And we headed off to, what's the name of the place?
Gorno-Altaysk. I'll practice it on the way.
Yeah, it's easier to say Uniform November Bravo Golf.
Uniform November Bravo Golf.
Yeah, and we're due in there at 1200 hours Zulu, which is exactly right at the moment, so all going well. We'll get there about that time.
I think we need to tell people the reason we have to get there just after that time is because it's a strictly Russian-speaking control tower, and we're not allowed to enter into there until it closes. But after it closes, then it's fine. We can just...
Oh, it's uncontrolled.
Uncontrolled, and when it's uncontrolled, we can go in at our leisure. So as long as we go at...
1200 Zulu.
1200 plus Zulu, we're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's all good.
I think I need to talk about the in-flight catering today, Barry.
Catering.
In-flight
no sandwiches though.
No sandwiches, but just outside the airport there was a lovely little, I guess you call it a street stall. And this morning I was able to get 2 things from there. One we haven't tried yet, but one I tried yesterday, which was really nice. These are a little bit squashed now, but
looks good. I'm going to try a bit. It's got stuff in the inside.
It's got apricot jam in the middle of this one, Barry. A little croissant type roll.
Oh, nice. Leave that one out.
Leave that one out?
Yeah.
And then I found these nice ones, which when I picked them up this morning was still hot. These are like a bread bun with cheese on the top.
Amazing.
So nice. So that's the in-flight catering for today, Barry. You can have your morning tea, and this will be your lunch.
I think we've, without a doubt, become quite, let's say, in love with Russian food, and we find that it's we're really enjoying it, aren't we?
I think the Russian food has been, what can I say, surprisingly very sophisticated, but just beautiful flavours, and the produce that they use is so fresh, and all in all, Barry.
Good afternoon,
Anyway, it looks like we're just coming, sort of not quite, we're still IMC, sort of.
Well, it's clear underneath, but IMC above.
It's a few patchy bits. Oh, there it is. It looks clear there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a little while.
For a little while, but...
I think we can expect these sort of conditions for a little while now. But it's smooth. And the aeroplane's going very well. I was really pleased this morning to check the oil and find that we've used only 1 litre of oil.
1 litre?
Yeah, 1 litre of oil in the last 15 to 16 hours of flying.
Right, I'm just going to do a systems check, Barry. People might like to hear about that this morning. We're 7 degrees at the moment.
7, yeah.
Our ground speed is 181, which is a nice, respectable ground speed. Our heading is a 107.
Yep.
Our GPS is good. Our altitude is level 70. Our fuel flow is at 12.4 today. Our EGTs are 1280, that is.
Yep.
And our cylinder head temperatures are 303.
That's the hottest.
our voltage is
12.9, 13.9.
13.9, which is good. We are on comms
9.7.
119.7, which
Control.
is Ekaterinburg control. And nav's good. We are squawking 5544. Our RPM's 22, and that's been very steady since we hit top of climb. Manifold pressure 23. Oil pressure good. Oil temperature. Our amps is good, and our meter to tell us if we're going to die of oxygen.
The carbon monoxide.
Yeah, carbon monoxide poisoning. But no, all good. So, yeah, our next systems check will be in half an hour, and that will be at 0745 Zulu.
0745.
Yeah, so system checks complete.
Good. Looking pretty good out there, and we're still trucking along at about 170 knots ground speed. Sandra is busy doing some media work, with texting or communicating with Johnny and people using our wonderful Garmin tracker, and this is an amazing little device. And it keeps us, we can send email, send and receive email and text messages in the cockpit anywhere we go. This particular flight today takes us very, very close to the border with Kazakhstan. And here on the iPad, our track coming along here, and this is Kazakhstan down here, and so we're not far, less than 10 miles from the border as we skirt along the top of this Russian Federation state, and then down to our final destination. Down here. Uniform November Bravo Golf. We're shortly going to have a fuel change and switch from the left hand tip to the right hand tip. Just checking now the yeah, 0.2 of a gallon to go. So we'll have a look at that. And when it comes up to 21 gallons, which is what we've used since we departed from Ekaterinburg, then we'll get a little red flashing light. Sandra's managing the fuel flow on her, or fuel consumption and tank changes on her laptop desktop paper. And yeah, 21, there's the red light. Okay.
We're going to the right tip.
The fuel selector is down between the seats, and I'm going to go to the right tip and turn the left tip tank to the off position. Double check, checked, and we keep an eye on the fuel flow now, just to make sure that it's feeding nicely. And it is. Another tank change successfully managed in the BAZ cockpit. Gorno-Altaysk, traffic, Zulu Kilo Bravo Alpha Zulu, finals, landing full stop, runway 20. Control Zulu Kilo Bravo Alpha Zulu.
Zulu Alpha Zulu, Roger, on ground. До свидания.
Yeah, good night and thank you for your help.
Zulu Alpha Zulu, you're welcome.